What's up, everybody? This is Tony with Tellem. Been quiet for a few months. I know I haven't really done much. Fuck it. Um, what I have been noticing lately, though, I read Engadget every day, and I've been noticing a lot of what they call patent trolls. Basically, these are companies that just look for other companies that steal their ideas or their patents, and they sue them. They sue them for millions of dollars, and that's really how they make their business. Because some of these companies I've never heard of in my life. There's one that's been sticking out for the past couple weeks, and it's Apple. Apple's been suing everyone and their mother for everything that they can possibly think of under the sun that they possibly have patented. One of them, one story that really stuck out was a patent between them and HTC. They actually won that, and they got the ITC, the International Trade Commission, to put a block on their devices being sold in the U.S. They got an injunction, pretty much, because of two patents. One of them was called a system and method for performing an action on a structure in a computer. Now, to me, that sounds like something that every computer does naturally. There's no question about it. It's just something that a computer does. You perform an action in a system that's in a structure that's in a computer. That's something that Windows does, something that they do, something Linux does, something every single fucking operating system does. It doesn't make any sense to sue over it because it's so generalized. Also, another one is a real-time signal processing system for serially transmitted data, which basically means that when you plug your iPod into your computer and iTunes syncs up with it, that is a real-time signal processing system for serially transmitted data. Now, when I plug my flash drive into my computer, I'm serially transmitting data in real time between my computer and my flash drive. That's also something that just seems so general that it just doesn't make any sense to sue over. Like, it's just something that computers do. You can't take that. That's like me saying, hey, I put a patent on you putting your hand on a mouse and fucking clicking. You do that every day, but I'm going to sue a company because they use it in their fucking computers. It's stupid. Instead of spending all this money on lawyers and going to court and stuff like that, Apple, you could spend more money on innovating. You could spend more money on improving the technology you already don't have in your computers. You can spend more money on putting better processors, better RAM, better hard drives in your computer instead of throttling your solid-state hard drives that you do already put in your computers. Basically, you could put more money into research and development and have better products and possibly get better sales and better profits than you could if you were to sue these companies that are using your so-called patents and your ideas. What? I told you. I'm not stopping. Alright, go for it. I don't know if you've heard Apple, but your computers, your new MacBooks, they're kind of vulnerable. The first one I heard about was the battery. Any, regular Joe at a coffee shop can get his battery hacked. Basically to give wrong data, to be overheated, to possibly blow up by some everyday hacker in a fucking coffee shop that's just bored and says, hey, this guy's got a MacBook, let me fuck with his battery. You can do it through software. Another one that I just recently read about was the fact that you can recover user passwords over FireWire while your fucking laptops are asleep. That means I could go up to, like my ex has a MacBook. Say she doesn't want me to know the password to it. I can go up to it using the FireWire port. I don't know exactly how to do this, but it is possible. I can get her user password from her FireWire port somehow. I mean, honestly, you're spending time suing Samsung and HTC over bullshit patents, but yet you're letting this shit slide through research and development? You're letting these products go off the product line with these vulnerabilities? That just doesn't make any sense to me. And, I'm not saying that it's just you. There's other companies out there that do nothing but sue people over patents, which, again, that's the cheapest way to make money, and that's the most bullshit route you can possibly go. I mean, I don't know, it's just stupid. I don't know. It just kind of pissed me off a little bit, and I read about it every day. What's up, Chris? What's going to piss me off? I know I heard what I was thinking about the Patriots, but that's a whole other issue. That's not even a patent issue. That's just Tom Brady being a bitch. It is a patent issue. But, I mean, like, It it really just it annoys me that companies are out there to just sue other companies for trying to do something good with technology that's already out there. They're just out there. There's companies out there that are just suing other companies for using data. Exactly. I really wish I could record this whole entire Skype chat so people don't think I'm just talking to myself in this video. Because like I said before, you guys, I'm just gonna fucking post this shit. But it's stupid. And Apple, you could really do more with your money than hiring lawyers to deal with these lawsuits. You could be developing the next MacBook. You could be developing the next, I don't know, the next. You could, yeah, an Android iPhone. You could be developing the next form of storage, data storage, instead of having to use like solid state drives and getting rid of your fiber optic drive. You could be developing something new instead of suing companies over something that's basic computer technology. I mean, stop being so goddamn particular about your shit. It's called competition. I mean, you're selling your products in America. America is not a communist country. America is it's a competitive country. It's a country that communism. Everyone's the same. Everyone's got to abide by a certain number of rules. I'm gonna look crazy. Exactly. But you know what? Fuck it. We're not a company that, or wow, we're not a company. we're a country that strives off of competition. That basically develops new technology based on competition. And what all of these new companies are, not even new companies, all of these companies are doing is stifling that competition and holding back technology by saying, you know what, we're not going to work on new shit. We're just going to sue people over the old shit that they're using from us. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It seems like it's just holding us back from moving forward. Apparently, according to Chris, this statement has been quoted for truthiness. Fuck it, I didn't break shit. I'm giving it a thumbs up. So I mean, honestly, companies just need to get their shit straight. Stop suing for old shit and start coming up with new shit. And that has been it for the completely unabridged, uncensored Tony Tellem for the night of fucking July 29th, 2011. Deuces.